Good morning. Um, First of all, before I jump into what we're even doing, who are you?
Hi, I'm Dr. LaDonna Butler, and I'm the founder of The Well for Life, which is a healing collective headquartered in St. Petersburg, Florida. I'm actually really excited to be the founder. I have an opportunity to connect with amazing people who center in wellness, especially for those who are not often considered enough. So, good morning, Hillary.
Good morning. And I'm Hillary Van Dyke, the executive director of the Green Book of Tampa Bay, a Black-owned business directory that has loads of businesses between Pinellas and Hillsborough, featured of everything you could possibly imagine. But let's get into it. I'm interviewing you for a few reasons. One, for the Wells Clinicians Corner in your newsletter. But I think also just having the whole conversation recorded could be just really good for folks as they're learning more about the well and the different clinicians who support it. So with that, my first question for you is, how long have you been practicing?
My goodness. So I've been licensed, I just looked this up, since 2013. However, I've been practicing for 18 years. It's absolutely amazing. I started off in substance use recovery, and eventually found my way and found my own approach to doing this clinical work or healing work.
Awesome. That is a long time. No, that's
I know. No, I know. It was absolutely mind blowing. I was completing an application for my license in Michigan, and when I had to submit the application, I needed to find out when I was licensed. Then I looked back at my first counselor job, and that's when I realized, oh my goodness, it's been 18 years.
Oh, yeah, I like it. I like it. I'm amazed by it. Yeah, it is really interesting when you look back and see how long you've been doing a thing. Especially with how quickly time passes. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so 18 years. So thinking about like present day and really the whole time, if you want, what are your strengths and limitations as a counselor?
I think my strength is actually one of the most important things in counseling, which is to actually establish relationship. That initial rapport and allowing people to see that they are whole and healthy and worthy is one of the most important things before we can jump into any other clinical interaction. I am trained, of course, in EMDR, as well as cognitive behavior therapy, narrative therapy. And I'm still working on really incorporating more mindfulness approaches in my work. So I believe my strength is my ability to establish rapport, my ability to apply different therapeutic techniques, and my ability to really, center in how our lived experience or our embodied experiences might impact the way in which we experience health and well-being. So, I think that's my strength. My limitation is, I think, a limitation that we share in general as people of color. We say yes because we have a true desire to help. However, it weathers us, and so we don't take the time that we need to really center in our own rest, our own joy, which means that we aren't able to be in the field for a really long time. And so that's something that I'm actively working on. It's something that I'm writing about in my book, Capes at Rest, as I explore my own journey of balancing what it means to be in community while also supporting my own work and supporting the work of others.
Capes at Rest. Okay.
Yes. Listen.
So what is your general philosophy and approach to helping? Are you more directive, more guiding, or whatever word you want to use?
So I am directive in person, and my being. And I believe that is based on my experience in communities of color, specifically with Black women who tell me, right, or have a way of directing our behaviors in a way that gets us to be in alignment for our own safety. So when not in check, I am directive. When I'm centered, when I am taking care of my own health and well-being, I allow myself to partner with every single person that I'm connected to. So whether it's a business relationship or a therapeutic relationship, I view myself as your partner. And so you guide the process, and I just happen to I carry the tool bag with me until you are ready to take your own bag. I believe that every single person is equipped with your own strategies. I don't believe that you've got to this age or this place needing and being in lack. I think we all can benefit from partnership. We all can benefit from our collective wisdom. We all can benefit from some strategies that have been hidden. And we all can be benefited from being affirmed in what we know will be helpful in our own sense of healing and well-being. And so I am more of a partner where I help to support and help to choose the right tool for the right engagement, while understanding that the true test of if we're getting well is our ability to come back and meaningfully contribute in our own community. So I know that things are getting better when the people that I have an opportunity to partner with go out and establish their own businesses, or they go out and they teach someone something else, or they go out and they share their story, or they go out and serve in a way that is aligned with who they understand themselves to be. And so I'm a partner on the journey.
I like that. Though I heard you say that you'll carry the tools for people, and that sounds maybe like you're thinking through how to like navigate carrying some of those other people's things too.
Yeah, because sometimes, so what I do understand is everyone has tools, and sometimes our bags get messy. I don't know about you, my bags get super messy and disorganized, just like my thoughts sometimes. And it's helpful for some to have someone to either help them organize those tools, clean them off with them, or even carry at times until they're ready to assume it again. While I also have my own tools that if needed, I can share that.
Right. So what kind of like homework assignments or reading do you give the people that I wrote patience as the word, but I don't know if that's the right word.
Give the people.
I feel like the right word. But yeah, what sort of homework or readings do you give the folks that you serve?
I think I start off the same with everyone, where we're really just exploring who are you at your core. So in many clinics and any counseling sessions, that's the first thing you do. You fill out an intake assessment where you basically say, this is what I'm struggling with. And I'm more interested in who are you? And then who told you that? So I start there. Who are you? What are the roles that you play? Who are you at your core? Who are you at your essence? What are the values that that light your path? And then I start to explore who told you that, so that I can understand who else is in the room with us as we begin our process. I think that's what makes my practice a little differently, because I understand that and many times we send our agent or our avatar or our persona out first. And that's cool, right? I send mine out too. But it's also important that we explore who else is there and who else is informing the work that we'll do and the way in which we will go from good to great.
I like it. I like that metaphor too of sending your avatar out. That's very accurate.
Yeah. Well, that's what we do. That's what we do for our own safety, right?
Right. So if people are thinking about starting their therapy journey, how do they find Dr. LaDonna Butler?
Oh, I say you find me at the well, because that's where we bring our best gifts. That's where we bring and exchange the strategies as well as the strengths, as well as share some stories of struggle. You can find me at the well, and that is www.thewellforlife.org. If you want to get to know me a little bit more, I have my own website. I just developed it. I actually did the website myself. I'm so proud. www.drladonnabutler.com. And so you can learn a little bit more about me. This year, I'm focused on experiences. So I'm offering more group and retreat opportunities for us to really dive deep in the work. And I believe we do that best in community. So if you're looking to connect with me, you can connect with me at the well, but most of all, it'll happen in group.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to chat about yourself. And we will see y'all at the well.